Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. I've been talking about a lot of Liszt lately because we did the Leslie Howard Liszt Complete Edition as part of our most important recording projects ever. But I wanted to mention a box that I've been tootling around with for a long time and taking my time getting through. It's this one, 6 discs of Liszt by the great Italian Liszt specialist Michele Campanella. Now, Campanella, I first encountered him a long time ago for his Phillips recordings of the Hungarian Rhapsodies, which are still my favorite Hungarian Rhapsodies. I think they're the best versions all around. I mean, some people might prefer, some of the, crazier Listy people like, what's his name, and some other people like that. Schifra, that's the guy. But no, these were beautifully recorded and exciting as hell, and just played with a combination of virtuosity and sort of aristocratic poise that was marvelous. And I got them, do you remember, from the International Preview Society. Remember that? The record club thing that licensed all that stuff? And that's how I first encountered the works, and I first encountered the work of Campanella. Now, this contains 6 discs of stuff. You get the Transcendental Etudes, 2 discs of Wagner Transcriptions, a disc of Verdi Transcriptions, and then another disc of opera transcriptions. And these are really the best things on here. Along the way, you have something that's quite twisted and sick. You have the Beethoven Liszt Pastoral Symphony. And we need to talk about that when we get there, because it's not worth repeating, I think. But first we have the Transcendental Etudes. Now, everyone has their favorite Transcendental Etudes, and it's worth pointing out that, let's see, this was recorded in 1988. The Transcendental Etudes were not done all that frequently. They really weren't for quite a while, and now there's a lot of competition in them. I mean, everybody pulls them. It's like the Paganini Caprices. Everybody has to do them now, whether they are good at them or not. These are quite good. They have unbelievable moments. I think that let's see, what are the really good ones? Mazeppa has some fabulous moments in it, a couple, stodgy bits in between, I think. Eroica is great. Wilde Jagd. The Hunt is terrific. Ricordanza is wonderfully poetic, and Chasse-Neige is beautiful. Harmonies du Soir is poetic as hell. They're lovely performances. But where he really hits his stride is with these preludes. The Wagner transcriptions, I mean, there's tons of them. You get Rienzi, you get Tannhäuser, lots of stuff. You get, The Ring, and you've got some, Lieder aus der Musik von Edward Lawson zu Hebels Nibelungen Thingen, whatever. And you get Flying Dutchman, you get Senna's Ballad, the Spinning Song. And there's, what else? There's more here. There's all kinds of stuff from Lohengrin. Remember, Liszt conducted the premiere of Lohengrin in Weimar. He did. And you get Meistersinger, the Meistersinger, that's the thing. Isolde's Liebestod, and the Parsifal, Solemn March of the Holy Grail thing, which sounds very solemn and Grail-like. Then we get the nadir of this collection, the Liszt Beethoven Pastoral Symphony. This is just twisted. This is twisted. Well, most of it is kind of normal. It is kind of normal, but the scene by the brook. Oh yes, 18 minutes and 36 seconds worth of it. I'm not kidding. It's lethal. Absolutely lethal. I was so shocked when I heard the 51 minutes. I remember, I just have to, wait a minute, a second here. This is so unbelievable. I was shocked. I'm risking like a copyright claim here, but I'm going to fool around just for fun. I'm going to stick on a bit of it and see if I can get away with it, just because it only takes a couple seconds, And I have permission from Brilliant Classics to do this anyway, so maybe I can find a way to get around it if something happens. But let's see. Wait a moment. Here we are. Need I do anything else? Did you hear that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Terrifying. And then we've got Verdi transcriptions, which are marvelous. I mean, it's back to form. We've got Ernani, Jerusalem, Il Trovatore, the Miserere, Rigoletto, the Paraphrase de Concert, Don Carlo, the Requiem, Agnus Dei, Reminiscences of Boccanegra, which is one of his great opera transcriptions, and the Aida, Danza Sacra, and Duetto Finale. Oh, it's marvelous. And then we have, let's see, I give this itch here. It's bugs everywhere. It's summer. It's damp. Anyway, opera transcriptions. Then we've got, let's see, well, some are opera, some aren't. We have the concert paraphrase on the Wedding March and Dance of the Elves from A Midsummer Night's Dream by Mendelssohn, which is also marvelous. Gounod's Romeo and Juliet, the Sonnambula Grand Fantasy, what's another one of his great transcriptions, or paraphrases, or whatever the heck it is. And let's see, we've got from The Queen of Sheba by Gounod, and the Vals from Faust by Gounod, and this weird thing by Gezaziki, Count Vazhnizhnikeo, something, never mind, and Reminiscences of Don Giovanni by Mozart, which is another one of his great ones. And those are wonderfully well played. They really are. I mean, Campanella really has it. I don't know why. What made him think of the Pastoral Symphony that way? That was so twisted and bizarre. There's no accounting for taste or the lack thereof. So, aside from that, this is a wonderful box of Liszt stuff. And I enjoy it, even that Pastoral, sometimes just as a party record or to play it for friends like you. So keep on listening, friends. Take care.